Hey Tony, can you hear me? Sorry, I was just about to send the link out to everybody and I was still getting everything all set up. All right, you can hear me okay? Nice. All right. So, nice. I got Tony, very hot. All right, so let's get some music on and I'm going to get everything set up. Give me just a second. Captain Pollywog is here as well. Hello, guys. I'm going to send the link to Chuck, and I got some funny political videos, and I think it's going to be a good time. So I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Boo, Brock's an old man. Boo. All right, you can watch it tomorrow, Brock. Do you promise you'll watch it tomorrow? You have to promise you'll watch tomorrow. Because, I need those view hours. Like, I'm really worried about that. I haven't went live in forever. I don't know. I've just been kind of hanging back, so I apologize, but I've missed it. Like I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So, all right, let's get some music going.
Boom Boomba, are you nuts?
Oh, it's going down on. I've been here since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, got nowhere to go. I'ma put it down on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, got nowhere to go. Yeah, I'ma put it down on. You know it, I know it, got nowhere to go. And all I know is for sure is you gon' lock the door. We gon' get right, bottles all night. Give you this vibe and I hope you don't mind. All I got's one thing on my mind. We ain't gon' have to go outside. I'ma do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Got nowhere to go. Yeah, I'ma put it down. You can let me know if it's a problem, but it ain't. Cause to be honest, half the time the world is getting in the way. So now you got me, now attention undivided. Roll it up and light it, cause I know you like to smoke and paper planing like a pilot. Just in case you wanna drink, I got the 1942. Cause we be busy, there's a couple things that we don't get to do. So now we here, so what it do? I got the liquor, got the food, I got the weed, I got a Zen in case you tripping about the news. And we could eat her, snack size dessert. Baby girl, a keeper, panties in a t-shirt. Whole world seen her, baby, do your research. Hating bitches mad, cause they man is just a B word. Man is just a B word. Cause your man is just a B word. Your man is just a B word. Your man is just a B word. I said your man is just a B word. And your ex is a B word. Bitch. And that's why now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I got nowhere to go. Yeah. And I hope that you don't mind. All I got is one thing on my mind. You gon' have to catch this vibe. Cause bitch, we can go outside. Yeah, I hope that you don't mind. All I got is one thing on my mind. You gon' have to catch this vibe. Cause bitch, we can go outside. Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, while we're waiting for Chuck, I'll play one more Snow song. Man, I love her. she's been in heavy rotation on my playlist. So yes, if you guys want to share the link in Discord, that's fine. I'm trying to share it right now, but I suck at this. Like, I'm never gonna be I'm never gonna be a YouTube streamer. Like, oh yeah, let me pin the link. Sheriff Gonson found the link. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Snow the Product, but she is amazing. Oh my god, where's my song?
I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah. Better late than never. I don't ever, never mind. Overthinking, thinking I don't ever got the time. Hexes hit me, but my mind and time is occupied. Maybe you can get yours, but I gotta get mine. I'm a liquor pouring, sipping, never boring, little mama. Kill the baddest bitches, whether thrifting or designer. Can I keep it baddie? Savage and I'm savvy. Yeah, she bend it over like she's stretching out her hammies. And little baby sent the addy, and I said I'm on the road. I ain't motherfucker, I ain't even left home. Smoking in the road, swear I'm about to go. But I be changing clothes like I'm steady switching flows. I'm a little late.
I love this song.
I'm on my way.
I'm just waiting for Chuck. Sorry guys. Let me pull up my playlist.
I forgot the stash, but my homegirl the plug. Bad attitude and I ain't never give a fuck. Smelling like liquor right before we hit the club. Hoes always looking like fuck wrong with them. I'll be on my way, Fenty on my face. Cute little waist that you will never get to taste. Trying to win the race, but you can't keep the pace. You look at me and tell me that I'm something you can't replace.
I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm a little late. Looking back 'cause I'm switching for late. Yeah, you know I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Looking back 'cause I'm switching for late. Yeah, you know I'm on my way. Looking back 'cause I'm switching for late. Yeah, you know I'm on my way. Looking back 'cause I'm switching for late. Yeah, you know I'm on my way. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm a little late.
Nice. Playlist. Is that okay? No Chuck yet. So I'm still getting everything set up. So I ran across so I didn't find these organically. Let's see what okay. I'm trying to figure out what order I want to play these in. All right. These are wild, guys. Like and from what I understand, these are all legit political ads. They're not very long, but they're pretty good. And I wanted to have Chuck watch them and see what he thought about them. Um, so yeah, we're just waiting for Chuck here. And Tony, do you want to come up on panel? I don't know if you're a very like political guy, but if you want to come up here, I can send you the link as well. I know. Let me see if Chuck. All right. I sent it to his DM, so. And okay, yeah, I'll pin it in just a second. Give me just a second here. I was gonna say this is the YouTube. Okay, there we go. All right, let me get the StreamYard link, and I am pinning that. Sorry, always takes me a second to get everything set up. Pin message. There is the link. Oh, let me put this on live chat. I always forget that. I feel like because I miss people. Okay, so we got Theophratus Tony, Sheriff Gonson, Captain Pollywog. I know Barry Hot was in here. I saw Mr. Truth. All right. Let's see. Oh,
Hey, Corella.
hey, Tony. How's it going?
Good. No, I'm not into politics.
You're not? Okay.
No.
So
No.
do you vote at all?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
So
Yes.
you do vote, but just
Yes.
you're not like super into it.
No, no.
Okay.
I
Well,
wasn't a I wasn't a fan of Bush. I wasn't a fan of Obama. I wasn't a fan of Trump, and I'm not a fan of Biden.
that's, I mean, I guess that's understand. Like, is there any president that you did like? I mean,
Um, no, not really. No,
no.
no, no.
I like Thomas Jefferson. He was the third president. Like of course George Washington, but I'm a big fan of Hamilton.
Well,
So
I take that back. I do like a Samuel Adams
why?
because of the beer.
Because of the beer. No, he said he wasn't a fan of Clinton. Like, right? You said you didn't like Clinton.
Um, let's see. There was Bush Senior, then there was Clinton,
Right.
then there was Bush.
The husband. Yeah.
Right there. Wait, there was Bush Senior, then Clinton, then Bush Junior,
Mhm.
then Obama, then Trump, and now Biden. No, I
Yes.
wasn't a fan of them at all.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah. So,
Then
Sheriff
oh,
why the
what?
Gonson.
fuck are you calling into a political show when you have no
Hey,
political
hey, hey,
affiliation,
I
Tony?
want to see, I want to hear his opinion. These are some really good videos.
I
Like,
should say hello first. My bad.
yeah, yeah,
I
I
you came
should.
apologize.
into my panel all hot. You didn't even say hi to
Boy, the,
me.
the
How dare
rudeness.
you,
I didn't even crack a beer first, like my signature move.
sir?
Fuck. I'm sorry.
God.
Let me start over.
Okay,
Here we go.
there we go.
Take a breath.
Too funny. Uh, yeah.
All right, continue, Tony. I'm sorry. That was rude.
I just wasn't a fan, Sheriff. And plus my mom kind of, okay, so, okay, this is a background story about me. Okay.
I love background stories.
I used to live with my mom for about a year and a half in Denver, Colorado,
So
right?
you moved out when you were 2 years old, or?
No, I was about maybe 10 when I finally moved in with my dad. Anyways, so when I lived with my mom, I lived in Thornton, Colorado, okay? And that's a suburb of Denver. Well, my mom isn't all that's cracked up to be. So basically, she got herself, well, not involved with wrong people. She just hung around with people that were skinheads, like neo Nazis. They were part of they were part of the white supremacist movement. And so,
What does that have to do with
Yeah,
Thomas Jefferson's beard?
no, hold on. So when I grew up, because I like his beer, I've had some of his beer. I've had the brand name
Oh, his
Samuel
beard. I
Adams.
thought you said his beard.
No, beer, Sheriff.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so I had a lot of, you could almost say that I was kind of brainwashed into thinking that this whole government is corrupt no matter who our freaking president is, and I would always write anti-government like letters to the school and shit. And this is when I was like 10 years old. And my dad's like, what was going on in Denver? I'm like, oh geez, let's hear, Dad. Basically the whole freaking apartment complex was full of neo-Nazis, Dad.
Nazis and beer, the topics on the table.
Yeah. So after a while, my dad kind of got upset with me because he's like, "Don't you know we need government in our system?" And it's like, no, not really, Dad. You know.
Oh, that's a lot of information. Okay, so hold on. Let's put a pin in that,
Hey, what's
Tony.
up, y'all?
Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Chuck, hi, Chuck. I wanted
Hello,
to say
Chuck.
hi to you guys.
Hey.
So Tony, so I wanted to go back to that
Hey,
really
yeah, I really
quickly.
didn't get to apologize to you, Chuck.
Do I?
I just wanted to apologize to Chuck a little bit more, and tell him that he is like a father figure to me, and I do respect his opinion, and I admire and cherish having him as a friend and confidant.
Oh, that's really nice. I mean, did you hear him, Chuck, or did
heard
you?
him.
Okay,
I heard
well,
him.
he heard you, so
Do you
he
accept
may
my
not
apology?
accept it right away, but
A humble response would be
yeah.
Yes.
reciprocated, probably.
I forgive him.
Thank you,
Oh, look
Chuck.
at that.
Thank you for all the advice.
Eloquent.
You're a good man. You got great hair. You're handsome. Got a great speaking voice. And I look forward to, many more conversations with you of enlightenment and happiness and learning and laughing.
Well, and that brings us to I wanted to watch some political videos that I found, and I wanted Chuck to see them and get his opinion on them and see, you know, what he thought about them. So let me get these going. They're not very long, so just bear with me. I know we do a lot of talking about the goblin and things like that, but I thought it'd be a nice little break. So,
What up, Dark?
all right.
You're weird.
He is weird, but cute.
Jingle bells,
Gross.
Yeah, fucking get that baby.
Anderson,
Yes.
I have a warrant for your arrest.
Arrested for what?
Penal Code 243 violation. Unlawful termination of a pregnancy.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is my personal business.
That's for the courts to decide, ma'am. Your medical records have been subpoenaed, and Dr. Landry's already in custody.
No,
Wait.
God, you can't just.
You will have to submit to a physical examination.
Carl crashes.
What? By who?
No one's touching me.
Ma'am, turn around! Put your hands behind your back, now!
Why is this happening? Love you, honey bear.
We're just
Fucking
enforcing the law here.
Yeah,
Elections
forcing the
have
law on my
consequences.
fucking ass.
Vote Democrat on November 8th. Stop Republicans from criminalizing abortion everywhere. Protect women's rights and freedom.
And people sit around and watch this shit.
You're
on TV.
all fucking corrupt. I don't give a shit if you're Republican or Democratic. You're all fucking corrupt in your own fucking ways.
Holster your tits, Tony.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that was Eric Swalwell's.
That was,
Hey,
was
Chuck.
propaganda.
Hey Chuck, didn't Eric Falwell hook up with a Chinese spy? Isn't that the same guy?
Yes.
That video right there is clearly propaganda.
Did he really?
Yeah, he had sex with a Chinese spy, and he's in Congress, I believe.
Well, yeah, it says for Congress. So
Yeah,
wow.
they didn't boot him out, and he divulged secrets.
Of course he did. I mean, why wouldn't he? Damn. Yeah, I that. Can you imagine, like, what show would that have been a commercial for? Like, can you imagine the show that would have come on after that? Like, I just can't.
Nah, don't get me started, please.
Something on the Lifetime network.
The Lifetime. I like the Lifetime.
Fucking
Network.
Hallmark. Fucking Hallmark after school fucking special.
All right, so I've got 2 more. So we'll go to this next one.
Violent crime is surging in Louisiana.
Oh, great.
Woke
John
leaders
Kennedy.
blame the police.
Oh, great.
I blame the criminals. A mom should not have to look over her shoulder when she's pumping gas.
It's probably
I voted against the early release of violent criminals, and I opposed defunding the police. Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead. I'm John Kennedy,
Jesus
and I
fucking-
approve this message.
Sir, what does that mean?
He's
Oh, no,
absolutely
no, no,
right.
not yet, not yet. No, that's the finale.
Pause that shit out. We need to walk ourselves through that shit. There's so much there in such little time.
So much to unpack. Yeah, call a crackhead. Like,
Rewind that shit and play that again. Real quick.
the crackhead one.
Yeah.
Violent crime is surging in Louisiana. Woke leaders blame the police. I blame the criminals. A mom should not have to look over her shoulder when she's pumping gas. I voted against the early release of violent criminals, and I opposed defunding the police. Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
Crackhead,
I'm
is that
John
a proper
Kennedy,
pronoun?
and I approve this message.
He's actually right.
You're not really scared. You're too small to be scared.
Well, crackhead, I mean, do they
Do
have
you
a
agree
phone?
with that, Chuck?
I mean, who wouldn't?
I am 6'2".
Well, there's a large group of people who don't. I'm
It's bigger than you.
assuming.
Well, that's because they're woke. Sorry, but I'm going to call it as it is. They're woke. If
Are they
people wanna
broke, Chuck?
if people want to be against funding police, that means they're a bunch of woke Marxists.
What? Marxist?
Yeah.
Well, I think that Tony wants to defund the police.
What did you want to say, Tony?
Sorry, but I'm going to call it as it is.
I can't stand. I've had bad experience with cops, so I could give two flying shits.
So Tony, just say it. Defund the police. Say it, man. Come on.
Okay, all right. Defund the police. There you
hear
go.
that, Chuck? That's what Tony has to say about it.
I've had bad experience with law enforcement.
Okay. Let me ask you this: who are you going to call when somebody tries to rob you or
a crackhead?
Yeah, exactly. Who you going to call to come to your aid when you're in trouble?
So do we need to have a fucking law enforcement fucking of crackheads?
Crackhead.
Like,
Tony,
we gotta get them fucking
answer
really
this question,
fucking
Tony.
gassed up before they go out.
Yeah, well, Chuck, let's see here. Let's see here. I've got a katana blade with me. I've got a dual.
You couldn't get to that katana blade.
But I've got other weapons, Gorilla. I've got my stick.
What stick?
Katanas will not protect you from gunshots.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Chuck.
Oh, you can slice the bullet in half, Chuck. You didn't know
What
that?
if Tony swings it really fast?
A bullet will
slices it? Oh, that would be...
No, a bullet will hit you first before you even swing a sword, dude.
Yeah, but Tony knows black magic.
I think Tony's katana could probably slice a bullet
Sorry,
in half.
but I'm calling it as it is.
Tony is
See,
the Robin
this is
Hood
it
of
right
katanas.
here.
Oh, that's
Chuck,
like
hold
a
on.
Skyrim mage's staff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's also got a bunch of swords inside of it.
Chuck, what would you do if you had someone break into your residence? What was the first thing you would do?
Did you hear him, Chuck?
Yes, I heard him.
Chuck,
okay.
Cool.
Are we really running a convoy right now?
I mean, do you have like any weapons, like a baseball bat or?
Yeah, there is some makeshift stuff around here that we can use to, as weapons. But
you could
we
cover
don't
them
got no, we don't got no firearms over here.
Chuck
though.
would stick Fluffy on them.
Tony, do you have infinity stones in that katana?
No. No, I do not.
Hey,
I do not.
Chuck, can you educate Tony about the importance of law enforcement, please?
Yeah.
They protect people's businesses when they're getting ransacked by thugs.
Okay. And do you not realize that some police officers shouldn't have a fucking badge?
Why? Okay.
Yeah,
Why
I'll be
would you
right
have
back,
bad,
guys. Don't get too crazy.
Okay, why would you have bad experiences with cops?
No.
That's my
Because sometimes,
you two talk it out.
Chuck,
Go ahead.
because sometimes the power that they have
Not
get
all cops
over
are-
their head. Yes, you gotta
Not all
admit
not
there
all
are
cops are
some bad cops, Chuck. You have to admit there are some bad cops out there, Chuck.
Yeah, but don't generalize all cops like that.
That abuse their powers.
Yeah, and guess what? You want to know who ones who actually do that are the rookie cops, not the long timers, not the ones who have been in the force much longer. It's mainly
Chuck,
the
I
ones
don't
who are
see why
rookie.
you would support law enforcement, considering that they gave you a ticket and that prevented you from getting a driver's license.
Are you listening? Are you even listening to what I'm saying? I don't think you're listening. Man.
Yeah.
9 bullets. That was a good one.
I don't think you're listening, man. I don't think you are.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question? Who's older, Chuck or Tony? Because I mean, the older person would probably know a little bit more.
Well, I'm 32. How old is Tony?
38.
Okay, you're older.
So Tony might have some more life experience.
Thank you. Thank you.
But Chuck is also wise beyond his age.
I am. And
Chuck
people
is a
don't
very
realize. And people don't realize that.
no. Me and Garcia realize what a smart man you are. That's why we're always coming to you for advice. But I think Tony is equally intelligent. That's why you guys debating is like a great meeting of the minds.
Yeah, but I just don't like people going around spreading false, false information about certain types of people.
Okay, so let me ask another question here between Chuck and Tony. What should we do to make law enforcement better? Like what's the steps we can take? Tony, I'm going to start with you.
Enforce better training. How about that?
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. For that, I have to agree with Chuck. Better training and better acknowledgement on certain people.
And have them better equipped for certain situations.
Who's going to pay for that training, Chuck?
It's your fault, Mouse. Well, if everything all else fails, then it have to come out of taxpayer money. I'm sorry. That'd be the only way to solve it. What do you mean?
Taxpayer money.
Would you be paying into that, Chuck?
Because that's where it's come from, is taxpayer dollars.
He asked you the question, would you be contributing to that?
Yes. Well, maybe not now, but I plan on to in the future.
So it needs to be done, but you're unwilling to help.
No, I am willing to help if you listen.
Those were your own words. Needs to come from taxpayer money, which you're not paying into right now. So you're giving the advice what needs to be done, but you're not helping towards the problem.
Wow, thank you for trying to fuck me over like that. Thanks a lot,
We're just having a friendly discussion. Oh,
okay. Hey guys, Krella,
of course.
Krella, I hate to cut in. I would like to help. I'd like to help moderate a little bit more. I mean, I had another question for you and Tony both.
Thanks for throwing me. Yeah, thanks for throwing me under the bus like that, asshole.
I didn't throw you under the bus, not me.
No, the other dude.
I don't know anything about you. I'm just looking.
Let's move on, boys. All right, the next question that we have for you is border security. I mean, what should we do about this border? Tony, I'm going to start with you, and then we'll go to Chuck.
Lock it down. I say lock it down.
Okay, yeah. You know what I think? So this is a real.
No one goes in. No one goes out. Lock it down.
Oh,
that'll solve our border problem.
All right, Tony, go ahead. Tony, now you say.
Okay, I have known some really nice people that are from down south, and they came to this country because there are what did the guy say to me? Oh, he said that where he was from, there was gun shootings every single day, and he said he even got his neighbor shot. You know where he lived? He lived in the capital city of the biggest drug cartel, and he said that we need to have some kind of God, what's that word? He agreed that we need some kind of wall, but these people that are here are not most people. I'm not saying that to be rude or nasty, but I'm saying yes, there are people here that are here illegal. The reason why they're here illegally is because they're escaping their own country.
Okay, Tony, Chuck wants to rebuke you. Go ahead, Chuck. Go ahead.
Okay. When everybody wanted to say that the wall was racist, right? And they were bitching about the wall area and everything, but yet look at these rich celebrities. They got freaking walls and fences around their freaking mansions there. You see the hypocrisy about that?
Yeah, tell me about that.
You got to get paid back.
That is a good
Chuck,
point.
Do you just support building a wall, Chuck?
Damn right.
Finishing the wall.
You damn right.
If they're hiring, listen.
I want a secure country. That's what I want.
So Chuck, if they're down, so say down in Florida, they said we're hiring beginners, laborers right now. Go to the wall and pour concrete.
I want my country to be secure. Woo! Whatever it takes. I want my country to be secure, not freaking.
So you would build the wall. So you would help build the wall.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Would
Oh,
do
no,
you
I like
know?
that. I like the ambition.
Do you know about engineering, or would you be like a laborer, just like haul shit back and forth?
I know a little about engineering. I may not have a degree in it though, but I know a little bit about it.
Oh, I made it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to step in here again. Can we move on to the next question between our two candidates? I'd like to know your opinion on women's rights. We'll start with Chuck, and then we'll go to Tony. Go ahead, Chuck.
I think the whole women's rights thing, I think that should be left to the states, honestly.
Tony, your comment on that?
I kind of disagree. I think women should have, rights, because women are human just like men are. Okay, but
The revelation.
I'm not laughing because I'm,
Go ahead, Tony.
I think women should.
So I get what you're saying. You're basically saying women are, they're human and they're just like men. They're people.
Yep. Thank you.
I mean, men can, they can throw out a couple knuckle babies and flush them down the toilet. Women should be able to do the same thing. Is basically what you're saying.
Well, are you saying that if I'm into like whatever that word is, sorry,
I
can't talk.
Well, I'm just saying, Tony. Chuck could whack off into like some toilet paper and flush down the toilet. And like a woman should have those same rights. That's what you're saying, right? Basically.
Right. You're right. No.
Yeah,
right.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of like flushing a tampon down the toilet.
So Chuck, here's the second question. Part of that. Do you think there should be a limit on how how late the pregnancy is for an abortion? Say like it's like 5 months in, and the woman wants an abortion. Do you think that should be illegal, or should that be allowed?
It should only be illegal when there's a present heartbeat.
Okay, so that would be around like a couple months.
Yeah, that was nothing.
I don't know exactly how long that actually is, though. But yeah, as soon as there's a present heartbeat, yeah, it's a live being by then.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another. Go ahead.
Or do I have to repeat it?
No, I heard what you said.
No, you pronounced your T's correctly. Heartbeat makes it that much more important.
Yes. Does anybody understand that, or do I have to repeat that again?
No. Garcia, are you done with that question, or can we move on?
Yeah, I'm done with the question. Yeah.
Okay. So my next question for both of the candidates is, Tony, you're a Black Dragon Christian. Chuck, you're a conservative vampire Christian. I guess my question is, should Christ be included in schools? We'll start with Tony. Go ahead, Tony.
I think it should be up to the parent or the teacher's choice to have that or not. I think it should be up to the teacher's discretion if they want that or not.
Okay, Chuck, what's your thoughts on that? You're a conservative vampire from Florida. Should
Christ Tony, but all right.
Should Christ be in schools?
That's my opinion.
It's kind of racist, Some other people have other religions. Why fucking Jesus Christ?
No, come on in.
Tony's a racist religion fucker.
Listen, Sheriff. Let me rephrase that. I think all religions should be implemented in schools. Whether you're Muslim, Hindu, or Christian, or Jewish,
I mean, if you got 26 kids in a classroom adding all these fucking comic characters, it makes it fucking uncomfortable. They got proper ventilation and shit, AC and heating.
Never. Too close. Randy said, "Go give me the butt."
Sheriff makes a good point. Chuck, can we get your hot take on that? Should Christ or God be allowed in school? As a Christian conservative vampire, what's your take?
It was your horrible.
I think it should be left. I think it should be left up to the schools, wherever they decide they want to put,
literally sets off
religion in their schools.
Right on my tail.
So you're saying that basically it should be kept in the church, and church it should be like if it's your option to go to church after school.
But also I do believe separation from church and state as well. It's in the Constitution.
Go.
Yeah. There's that. So
does anybody agree with that?
Well,
yeah, I actually do.
This complete freaking Chad.
So
I don't think school's a place for religion.
no, I think that should be left for the church to do so.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
The church doesn't have a responsibility to do anything for anyone. It's up to the person to select the church.
Yeah, so like not mandatory. Like yeah, that's right. Like you have to.
It should be voluntary.
Right,
I don't think it should be forced. It should be, encouraged, but not forced.
Why do you believe it should be encouraged?
Well,
it's your thought. I'm curious.
Maybe people need guidance in their lives. People are,
No, I don't know. That's why I asked.
Well, speaking of that, Tony, I wanted to ask you a question from earlier. You said that your mom hung out with a lot of skinheads.
Unless you're some kind of atheist. Is that what you are, an atheist?
What?
I mean, some people are, so that's fine. I'm not really big on the religion stuff. So
unless you're into like Scientology.
Chuck,
no,
didn't
those
you
are
say?
weirdos.
I recall you saying, Chuck, that your mom dragged you to church as a kid and gave you like PTSD or something along those lines, or you didn't like it.
Well, the reason why I was mad because she went about it the wrong way.
I see.
What is the right way?
Like not forcing your child to go to church.
Kind of like
okay. Well, I mean, you're a child. I mean, they're gonna leave you at home.
But she forced it though. You don't force your children to go to church.
Well, as an adult, would you go to church with Tony?
You should encourage it, but not force it though.
But Chuck, as an adult,
kind of dictate where you go when you're a kid.
Do you know the difference between forcing and encouraging? Do you know the difference between that? I don't think you do.
But it's different as a child than an adult. Someone with actual, freedom, not being, chauffeured around by their parents.
Forcing and encouraging.
You're very young.
Let's go back to what you said about it should be up to the teacher. Was it Tony that said the teacher should decide?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was me.
My bad. I'll back out then.
Well, I have a question for Tony. Now, Tony, you mentioned earlier that your mom hung out with a bunch of skinheads when you were younger.
Right.
Like, what age were you when that was going on?
I was maybe around 8 or 9, somewhere around there. And then when I was about 10 years old, I moved in with my father. And this was all in Denver until I turned 10. And then I moved back to my then I moved back to my dad's, which was in Glen Rock, which Glen Rock is a very, very small town in Wyoming.
Well, what kind of stuff would she do with the skinheads? Like, were these like
Oh, she would just smoke like weed and and would always just associate with them. And and mom was asking one of them, she's like, how old do you have? She's like, how old do you have to be to join the group? And one of them's like, oh, it doesn't matter your age. And it's like, really, Mom? Do you know what skinheads are? Their ideology would rather if they found out you were a Jew, they would basically beat the shit out of you, pretty much. Because I think
Chuck
Neil,
kind of smiled when he said that.
because I think
No, I didn't smile.
I think because you know, and then after a while, my dad was like, "All right, you're so fascinated with Nazis." He's like, "Here's a laptop. Go look up the word Nazis." So I'm like, "Okay, well, it was basically
You want to know
Hitler
what Nazi?
wanted."
You want to know what Nazi actually means in German? National Socialist.
So
Yeah.
hold on, Tony. So do you think your mom was getting rope shot at her by these skinheads?
I don't know. At the time, I was young. At the time, I was young because,
I mean,
like I said,
did it smell like fishy or like chlorine in the room when they left at all?
you know, I couldn't honestly tell you, but after I kind of grew older, I kind of realized what the term Nazis was, and basically they weren't a very nice group of people.
That's an issue over at Chuck's place. Is his room always smells like chlorine between him and Quentin, and they can't figure out why.
Watch your mouth.
What? Chlorine?
Watch
Is that a bad word?
there, Ronnie.
It's not a bad word, Chuck. Me and you are cool, my man.
It does not smell like chlorine.
I thought you told us that a couple days ago.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
No, I did not.
Maybe somebody else said it and I misunderstood. I could have swore that somebody said it smelled like chlorine, but I could be wrong. I apologize. Maybe I read that somewhere else. I mean, my room often smells like chlorine as well. So I don't know. It just kind of happens sometimes.
All right, you guys want to watch the last video really quick, and then
Yeah,
we can get back to
sorry
the
about that.
questions.
Sorry.
No, it's a good political discussion. This is what I wanted, so it's fine. So
How you doing?
Do it up, my lady.
Oh, pretty good. Just chilling.
Video.
Hey, Utah District 12, listen up right here.
Share your
There's a new
screen,
name
Carla.
on-
Technically, the ball should be able to set off a line.
I might have to leave.
Hi.
okay, no, I should be able to. Hold on, it said I was still sharing it, but let me.
Oh, bye, Grace.
Well, I'm gonna dip out anyways. Oh, there you go. Never mind.
Yeah, hang out,
Okay.
dude.
Enjoy.
We'll watch this last one.
This is the best one.
Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda Paulson, Republican and awesome. Love God and family and the Constitution. I tried to get another conservative to run. Nobody could do it, so I'm getting it done. I'm pro-religious
She's better than
freedom,
fucking
pro-life,
Cyrex.
pro-police, the right to bear arms, and the right to free speech. I want less government control and regulation, want to stop and expose all political corruption, whereas integrity, morality, accountability. Government programs should lead to
This old broad's got
self-sufficiency
bars.
and support traditional family as a fundamental unit of society. But in schools, they are pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify this, because there's some who can't define this, as a female adult, I know what a woman is.
That last line.
Welcome
As
back
a
to Pod Save the
female
World. I'm Tommy
adult, I
Vitor.
know what
I'm
a
Ron
woman
Rhodes.
is.
I got nothing.
Really?
I mean, she sounds like the perfect candidate for Chuck, really. Like,
Have I rammed you off the edge? No, now I am.
what'd you think about that last one, Chuck?
Off the edge.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, actually.
Well, you're just a freaking start.
She
She
does
does.
rap better than Rex.
Did she buy that out?
A lot better. A lot.
Did she buy that outfit specifically for that fucking commercial?
Hey Chuck, what are you looking at right now?
I'm playing Fortnite right now while talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I mean,
We're not important enough to have his undivided attention. I could only schedule this for 20% of Chuck's attention. I apologize, guys.
Don't have time for the little people.
Chuck, are you playing Fortnite with corn dogs right now?
No, I'm playing solo right now.
Well, can you play Fortnite with Tony? Tony likes to play Fortnite.
No, I do not like playing Fortnite. I don't play our kids game. I play like racing, hockey, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, you know.
Tony, be honest. Do you think you could beat Chuck's ass in a racing game?
It's worth a try, but yeah, you know.
Chuck, would you
I
take
bet
stuff
I
on a
could
race?
beat somebody else that we all know. Wink, wink.
Well, Tony,
Since he claims to be a pro racer.
Nintendo Switch.
I'm not
Cyrax
talking.
Howard.
Tony,
Howard.
you know that Chuck was the guy that hacked Cyrax all those years back.
No, I did not.
What other questions did you have for Corella after that third video?
I mean that I just wanted him to watch the 3 videos. I wasn't sure if we would even get through those. So this is more than I've expected for sure. So.
Well, I actually saw everything, so.
Had you already seen those videos?
Yeah, that you put up, yeah.
I got a question. Chuck, you're a guy. You cast magic. You're a vampire from Florida. What do you think about Tony's Black Dragon thing? Is that a grift, or does he really have magic powers? I mean, be honest. He's faking it, right?
Okay, watch your brother die.
I can't really say, really.
Well, as long as these people are candidates for, I don't know what office they're running for, but should black magic and fucking interdimensional demons and dragons, if you follow that, should you be allowed to hold office?
Just to kill you.
Great question. Great question. Tony, you want to go first? Answer that question. Should magic be allowed for candidates?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Hillary Clinton, when Hillary was first lady, Bill Clinton actually stated that she did practice her Hillary did practice some of her not rituals, but whatever you call it.
That's very true. She participated in spirit cookers where they would drink.
Thank you.
And guess what? There was another woman involved, Marina Abramovich.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so Tony agrees with it. Chuck, what about you? Should magic be allowed for candidates that are running for office?
No, absolutely not. You just heard it.
Why? Why though?
Why would magic be a part of our system, our government system?
Well, you can't answer a question with a question.
Wouldn't they have religious freedom like everyone else?
Chuck, there's magic. Chuck, there's magic symbols everywhere you go to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but that would
even the architectural.
Jesus turned water into wine, Tony, and you want that allowed in fucking school. So I mean,
would make our country look bad.
Magic.
There are Freemasons, Chuck.
On a dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust." Should we just put on there?
There
in
are
magic
symbols
we trust?
in the White House, Chuck. You know, the Freemasons, they practice magic.
The
33
level dragon.
Chuck.
Oh, that's a good. So Captain Pollywog wants to know if you guys think Dwayne the Rock Johnson should run for president. I say yes, but
I don't really know about him though.
You know about Fortnite though.
Yeah, what about it?
I didn't ask
That,
anything about
yeah,
it.
but
I just said,
yeah,
you know about Fortnite.
yeah, but that's totally unrelated to this topic, though.
Well, you're playing it while talking about it, so obviously it is.
Well, then stop bringing it up when it's unrelated. Jeez.
Well, then why are you playing?
Maybe because I enjoy playing it. Have you got that? Can you get that through your thick skull?
No.
You don't need to be rude, Chuck. We're all just talking. I mean,
You know, things get heated when politics and Fortnite get talked
Yeah,
about.
but he needs to keep his mouth shut, though. I'm sorry, but he needs to keep his mouth shut about that.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
unfortunately
but
not
it's
going to
my
happen.
panel, so.
What, Freemasons? Come on, Chuck. You have to admit, there's a lot of things in Washington, D.C. that makes you wonder what the hell's going on.
You really think
back
I don't
then.
know that? You really think I don't know that? Think again.
Did I say you didn't know? I know about it, Chuck. You
Well,
know,
then stop.
so why do you think
Well,
I'm
then
so
don't insinuate.
fascinated? Why do you think I'm so fascinated with the Knights Templar, Chuck?
They're doing a remake of National Treasure, and Tony's going to be the lead role. It's a reboot.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, what the Knights Templars were they were an ancient society that was. Where was the Knights Templars, Corilla? Was that a European thing, or was that a?
They were in
Or was that?
They were in Jacksonville, Florida.
No, I'm being serious. I'm not meaning.
Does the Illuminati ring a bell to you?
Yes, I'm not. Yes.
I believe it was in Europe. I don't know, but I've heard of them before. I mean, as far as playing like Assassin's Creed
Look
and
on the
things like
back of the
that.
$1 bill. You'll see a freaking floating eye on top of a pyramid.
Yep. But Chuck, do you also know that the Knights Templars were here before the Illuminati ever showed up?
Great question. The moon.
Shani says yes. So what about the moon? Do you guys believe that the moon is an artificial structure?
Wait, Shani's in here?
No, Shani for Christ. She said that. No, I was making a joke. Sorry, it was
a
bad one.
You kind of threw me off there.
It's
Yeah,
because you're playing Fortnite. You're not focused.
Well, I can actually hear you as well.
That's why you have headphones on. Jesus.
I mean, can you clearly see that?
I have a microphone. You have headphones. Of course, yes.
Oh, that's cool, Silky.
Well, anybody else that doesn't see that, they need to open their damn eyes in.
Oh, Silky, are you allowed to tell people that? Like, I figured they would, like, kill you. Take that off screen.
Did you know that the KKK are based on the Knights Templar? Did you know that? That's where they got their freaking, that's why they got all that shit, covered all over their body.
That's not just to like intimidate like people of color.
Now, okay, originally the KKK were not about racial segregation. They were not actually originally racist. It was actually hijacked.
I heard those KKK guys
and then turned into a racist hate group.
Oh, okay. But I heard those KKK guys like have slits in the back of their gowns to have sex with each other. Is that true?
No, that's false.
I heard it's not gay.
Everyone in the when they got hijacked, the KKK, everyone that was already involved in it, they just kind of went along with the plan and said, "Oh, okay, fuck it. I'm racist too, I guess." Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So when they first got together, were they just like collecting stamps, or what was the point of, like, why did they first get together?
making collages out of pictures out of a JCPenney catalog.
Oh, well, I mean, what were they doing?
On the lingerie section, just cutting out pictures and gluing them to a poster board, and then all of a
That was
sudden
early porn.
yeah, all of a sudden somebody came along and said, "We're fucking racist."
Song for
Yes, thank you, Moshi X. Thank you. See, I actually know my stuff.
Chuck, question for you. Do you think that vampires actually do exist? I mean, there's got to be a possibility, right?
But what again?
Vampires actually existing. I mean, there's a possibility, right? That there's some sort of humanoid creature that lives off blood.
Dude,
You're not wrong.
Listen. In this world, anything is actually possible. In this current universe that we're living in right now, anything is actually possible.
Tony, what do you think about that? You think vampires actually exist, or is Chuck wrong? Chuck, I saw you pick your nose there. What do you think, Tony?
In some aspects, yes, but they're not like what you would think vampires are.
I mean,
But,
there is.
yeah.
There are actual animals that are actually vampiric. Look at the vampire bat.
What about you, Chuck? I mean, do you think you could survive off just blood and not go out during the sun, or no?
You're just going to ask me a dumb question like that? You're going to get a dumb answer.
Some people may be allergic to vitamin D. You never know.
What's the dumb answer?
I mean, that's what you're asking. You're asking a dumb question. But well, do you want a dumb answer?
What the hell?
I apologize, Chuck. I'm sorry about that.
Strawberry shortcake.
I'm just going to shut up now and stop speaking.
Like, think before you actually say something, man.
Chuck, remember I told you I had an injury when I was a kid. You know,
It's not his fault. Like
my thinking's not so great all the time. I forget.
Yeah, he's got like some memory issues, and so
I don't know how severe it actually is. So.
Well, I mean, it's a brain injury, so it's pretty like it's a pretty important part, I would say. So.
Well, listen, I'm going to apologize again, Chuck. I've told you before, you're like a father figure to me. I learn a lot from you. You make me laugh. You make me happy. And I just want to hear you speak, my man. That's all.
All right, I forgive you. You just heard it from me, so there you go.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
That's some real shit right there.
At least I was actually man enough to actually accept that apology.
Very true. You are man enough to accept my apologies. God bless you.
And if anybody wants to say otherwise, they have some growing up to do.
Did you hear that, Tony?
I'm 38 years old. I'm grown. I'm a grown ass man, you know.
That goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. I'm not singling anybody out.
Don't question Chuck, Tony. All right?
I'm not questioning Chuck.
Let me ask you this, Chuck. Do you think that you will ever be able to work things out with Anonymous Veteran?
In time, yes.
So that means it's going to be a process.
Just not right at this time.
That's fair.
Is there steps involved that you're going to take to eventually reach that goal?
United.
Like I said, it's going to take time.
Fair enough.
Enough said.
Tony, do you have anything you want to ask Chuck?
No.
Come on, Tony.
I'm good.
You're curious.
No, I'm good, honestly. No, I'm good.
You want to ask him anything about living in Florida or being a conservative vampire or anything?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Is it really? I mean, what's the weather like in winter? In the winter time?
Fuck's sakes!
I'm
what are you
just
fucking
curious.
80 years old?
No, I'm not.
What's the fucking weather like in Florida?
I've never been to Florida, Sheriff.
Stop. You've never been to Florida, Tony?
No, never.
Oh,
You've
that's so
Never.
sad.
You've never even been outside of your own state?
Yes, I've been outside my own state. I've
Like
been
where?
to Canada. I've been to Alaska. I've been to Washington. I just have never been to the East Coast.
Tony's been to more states than you, Chuck.
Actually, I've been pretty much everywhere. I've been to California. I've been to Alabama, North Carolina,
I've been everywhere,
Virginia,
man. I've been
Maryland.
everywhere.
That's
I
5.
don't know. I think Tony's been to
I've
more
been to
places.
Illinois,
Okay, 6,
Georgia,
7.
What about you, Tony?
Mississippi, Louisiana.
I've been to Texas. I've been to Arizona. I've been to California. I've been to North Dakota. I've been to South Dakota. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Philly.
And I've been right
I've
through
been
the
to
Midwestern states as well.
I've been to Washington. I've been to Canada. I've been to Alaska.
This is like a game of Risk. You need to fortify your foundation now. Roll the dice.
And that's where I've basically been. I've never been I've been to Austin, Texas, but I've never been to the East Coast. It's mostly been the West.
I don't know.
Oh, and Nevada.
Tony might
and
have
Utah.
Chuck. Tony's been out of the country. Chuck hasn't been out of the country.
Oh, Tony, where did you go out of the country?
Canada.
Oh, okay.
Have
I've
you
been to
been to-
Canada and Mexico. So
He's been to the Diet Coke of America.
the Diet Coke.
Yeah, which is Canada.
Wow.
Diet Coke is pretty damn good. It's crisp.
Chuck, you wouldn't go to Canada and hang out?
Hell no. Not with that fucking dictator and up there. Hell no.
I don't know. I gotta say, I think Canada takes better care of its citizens than the United States.
Bullshit. There's been protests up there against Trudeau.
I mean, how many shootings have they had? I'm sure it's less than America.
Do you remember the Halifax shooting? Do you remember that one up in Nova Scotia? Yes, it happened there.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember the Nova Scotia shooting that happened a couple years ago? Do you remember that?
That was a
It
couple
all
years
over the
ago.
news.
Shut
I
Canada
remember
down.
all the school shootings that have happened since then too. So
it was one of the deadliest shootings that Canada's ever had.
yeah, that Canada's ever had, but I don't think it paled in comparison to, what's happened in America. And they, like I said,
I'll admit, the two worst shootings America's ever had was the Orlando shooting and the Las Vegas shooting. That's it.
I know, right?
Those were the two worst ones.
Chuck, what do you know
about Columbine?
Tim Hortons?
That's the worst shooting in the U.S. history, Chuck.
No, Columbine was not the worst.
Yes, it was.
Oh, no, check your shit, dude.
Oh, shit, bro.
Check your shit, Tony.
Does Randy want to say something to Chuck? I hear him chiming in back there.
It was the worst.
The Las Vegas shooting was.
Hold up. Listen to Randy. Randy, what did you want to say to Chuck? Go ahead, Randy.
No, listen.
Las Vegas was the worst.
No, Columbine.
Yeah,
Columbine. Shit, dude.
Well, technically we did.
All right, Chuck. You all right? Okay. All right, Chuck. No, Columbine was at school. Las Vegas, some guy was shooting at the
Hold
school.
on, gentlemen.
Check your shit, dude.
Columbine was the worst.
Randy,
it's just a matter of opinion. There's no
Columbine
need
was
to
the
convince
worst.
each other. It's just a
No,
matter
it
of opinion.
wasn't. Columbine was not the worst.
Yes, it was.
There's no reason to stomp your feet, gentlemen.
All right,
Hold on.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
Hey, in the meantime, Randy, do you want to ask Chuck anything about being a vampire in Florida?
No, Randy's got nothing.
Okay, now you're yes.
Okay,
All right.
so
I wasn't actually
according to as
gonna
far
shoot
as
you. I was
shootings, the Las Vegas shooting is coming in at number 1. There
Told
were
you.
60 deaths and 867 that were injured. That seems like a lot, but
Yeah. Tony doesn't know what he's talking about.
let's see. Tony said Columbine. That is.
That was
Get your shit right,
See,
Tony.
but Tony's not wrong because Columbine had the most impact because after that it changed schools forever. They
Yeah,
put metal
yeah.
detectors. They you know it
Okay,
changed changed
what
society.
about this? What about Sandy Hook? Have you forgotten about that?
Columbine was first. That
So we're
was the
putting a
biggest one.
ranking system on shootings in the United States, but Chuck doesn't want to go to fucking Canada for fucking one opinion on one Halifax.
Fuck
Yeah,
Canada,
fucking Tim
dude.
Hortons.
Fuck Canada, dude.
Fucking Tim Hortons, we can still get a tasty breakfast.
Fuck Canada, man.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Canada and fuck Trudeau.
Yeah, Columbine only had 13, whereas the Las Vegas 60 people
Yeah,
died.
fuck all.
So
Yeah, fuck all you Canadians up there. Fuck y'all.
you're pretty angry tonight, Chuck. What's going on?
What'd fucking Canada do to you? You haven't even been there, and you're fucking angry.
I've heard Tim Hortons has amazing coffee.
they've got good food.
Yeah, it's pretty.
There.
Yeah, even if you don't like pancakes and syrup, I can still walk down to Hortons and get a delicious breakfast sandwich for the
Exactly.
I think there's Tim Hortons in New York too.
The shed and breakfast. Fucking, I got that. I clocked you. I don't think that I did.
You should have been given heal.
Oh, that was one of my favorite episodes, the shed and breakfast.
Next to dead.
Chuck, do you have any questions for Randy?
Next to zero.
Any political questions or?
Yeah, that's what that stupid domino gets.
I mean, what's a better state to live in, Wyoming or Florida?
Well, that's because I got shot by 2 different people.
Well, if you want to get blown to fucking smithereens, live in fucking Wyoming because of the Yellowstone caldera, which is a super volcano.
Well,
And if Yellowstone ever blows up, it would affect your.
I wouldn't want to be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in the fucking blast area of that place.
But it's
Hell
gonna
no.
it'll block out the sun anyways. It'll be
Yeah,
cold where you're
it's
at.
going to affect you too, Chuck. It's going to not just affect the United States. It's going to have a global effect.
I mean, Chuck.
Yeah, being in Florida would just prolong the bullshit. I'd rather be on the fucking goddamn epicenter of the horse shit. Let's just go. If we're gonna play a game.
Chuck, in a
100%.
post-apocalyptic world, do you think you would be like a road warrior? Do you think you'd be running around pillaging and stealing people's supplies, or do you think that people would just beat the shit out of you and take your stuff? Honest question.
No, because I'm not a fucking raider.
I'll be right back, guys. Don't have too much fun.
So what would you be doing? Gardening or fishing or what? Gathering?
I'll be doing some mining.
Gathering batteries so we can play Fortnite.
Literally healing. How are you not going for him?
No, I need the other one.
What would you be mining for? Gold?
The other one.
Gemstones.
This doesn't work.
Hood boogers?
Gemstones such as sapphires, rubies, emeralds.
Well, those will have value in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, they're way more valuable than freaking diamonds are.
Well, if there is no value after the apocalypse, they're
I'll tell you
meaningless.
that right now. They have way more value than diamonds do.
So you got a couple rocks in your pocket. Congratulations. Do you have any food?
I'll be growing food.
So you're going to create your own currency after the apocalypse then? Because everything would start over. the gems and all the bullshit you have in your pocket are worthless. So you're going to have to put your stamp, your face on the goddamn fucking gemstones.
Okay.
What are you going to trade them for?
You want to know? Okay, you want to know what our currency should be? Bottle caps.
That's exactly what it is anyway right now. But we have a value system. After an apocalypse, you're talking about fucking having rubies and gemstones in your pocket. That's your priority. We're fucking, everyone's dead. The only ones that survive, you're going to go out looking for diamonds and bullshit, and you're going to trade it for what?
Plus, somebody could just beat your ass and take them. I mean, what are you going to do? Call the police?
Or we can just go back to the bartering system. How about that?
See, exactly. Again, back to my point. You're going to create your own currency.
Yeah. What do you have to barter? I mean, you really, the only thing you could provide is labor, or, you know, but like, what labor can you do, Chuck?
Is this the Chuck DIC? You know, you're federally insuring fucking everyone's monies and shit.
I can honestly see Chuck becoming the president of Florida.
Like point blank. You mean governor?
No, in a post-apocalyptic world, you would become the president.
Damn straight.
No, it'd be a governor, dude. Get it right.
Well, we got to pick a leader first because everyone else is fucked. And then you start from there and go down the fucking chain of command. That's why it's called a chain of command. You don't work your way from the bottom up. Jesus Christ.
You think I don't know this?
So what are we talking about?
We're talking about when the government is, after we've had an apocalypse, after fucking Mount St. Helens blows or Mount Yellowstone blows, Chuck is going to gather fucking rubies and gemstones, and then he's going to become governor of the state after our government has already collapsed. So he wants to build our country by the bottom up, not select a leader.
Yes, we should 100% make hash coins as currency because, like, here's my thing, like, rubies and gemstones, like, we can't eat them, so, like, that's not gonna be, like, the most important currency is gonna be water and food. Like, that's gonna be who rules is who has that, right?
That's my question. Who's going to insure those hash coins with Chuck's face on them?
Governor Chuck's.
Okay, fine. I'll make a better one there.
Okay.
You're going to need a freaking some kind of printing press, like some kind of a mint machine.
What's a mint machine?
Mint, not cement.
Mint, like for like coins? Is that
some kind of press?
Why does that make it any more valuable?
Okay, you tell me then.
I'm asking you.
No, you tell me since you're so smart.
I did. I asked you who is going to ensure the value behind these coins when you want to trade them for food, when you guys are gathering to survive, and that's going to make that coin or your gemstones worthy. Who's going to ensure that to make it have value?
How about you answer your own question then, buddy?
No, I didn't.
Yes, the Book of Eli, because, like, dude was in charge because he had the fresh water, so, like, he was the fucking king of the roost. Like, that was a good movie. That was
Can we get some Chuck for Governor fucking t-shirts, Southern?
I would wear one. I would definitely wear one.
I'll work on a logo.
Would you ever run for governor, Chuck? Or like,
hey, if Bernie Sanders can be in office, he's never had a job. I think Chuck can definitely be in office.
If anybody can be governor, yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, anybody can run, right? And a lot of the times, like with like the local things, like nobody runs against them.
They just need to have some proper leadership skills.
Well, what kind of like leadership skills do you have? Like, have you ever been in charge of people or?
Well, listen, I I can say as somebody that identifies Chuck as like a father figure, I think he'd make a wonderful leader. He'd make a wonderful teacher. He's taught me how to love myself better, how to laugh, how to father a child. I think Chuck would be great.
Yes, can I be the dog catcher? Chuck's platform is no nonsense. You are correct. I'm going to put a star in that one. I don't know what that
Also,
does.
Chuck, I got a question for you. Somebody messaged me on Discord. They were curious. They said, "Sup, man? Can you ask Chuck about his love of seizure gifts?" So apparently, Chuck, you've been posting gifts that blind people. Can you comment on that?
What about it?
Where do you get such wizardry, and why are you blinding people in certain servers?
Because people want to piss me off, so I pissed them off.
Are you making these yourself to blind people?
If they want to go around pissing me off and shit, doing the shit they do to me.
Why do you let them piss you off?
Don't worry, I have plans
Because
for
because people are a bunch of fucking losers. I have no fucking lives.
So Sheriff,
because they just want to feel the misery of others.
Here's what's going on. Chuck is going into servers with gifts, and they cause people to have seizures. And apparently, somebody crashed.
Yes, I saw one of those.
Yeah, somebody crashed their car the other day after Chuck did that. And
Oh no!
yeah, it's kind of serious. This guy Flunk crashed his car, and I guess he broke his hand.
Maybe he shouldn't have been texting while driving. How about that?
Well, hold on, Chuck. I'm not done. He broke his hand.
He shouldn't have been driving and texting on the behind the wheel in the first place.
But you need to hear what happened to him. He broke his hand. His shoes fell off, and he had a seizure.
Well, he fucked up because he wasn't supposed to be driving and texting at the same time.
But I mean, his shoes fell off, Chuck. I mean, this is pretty serious stuff.
Well, he should have been driving while texting.
Chuck, I respect you. You are a good man, but I think seizure gifts are, I don't know, man. They're dangerous.
Driving while texting is more dangerous. Have you not seen that?
Oh, hold on. I just read the other part of his message. So your gift led to him not only crashing and losing his shoes, but he also crashed into a 16-year-old girl on her way to soccer practice.
He fucked up by texting while driving.
So a good person lost their shoes. That justifies you sending seizure videos.
Listen. You know, texting on your phone is a distraction to the driver. Did you not hear me?
No, I know it is, but it was your gift that made him crash into a 16-year-old girl on her way to softball.
Well, he shouldn't be distracted then.
Well, if you didn't create the problem,
he created himself by letting him get distracted by that.
Well, then who made you angry?
He let that happen himself. That's on him.
So he let that happen.
That was his fault. That was his folly.
So you let people get you angry, and that's better.
All right. So, well, that's just to be clear, Flunk. If you're seeing this, you crashed into that girl and lost your shoes. It was your fault for looking at your phone, bud.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's going on? They're actually banning the use of cell phones while driving, due to that circumstance.
Fuck her up before you can even start this shit.
Yeah. Explain that. It is now illegal to text and drive at the same time.
So Chuck is not responsible at all for your mistake.
It's actually not illegal. It's an infraction.
That's still dangerous.
Well, it's not a crime. Illegal is a crime. It's an infraction. Just correcting you, throwing it out there.
Where do you live at? Canada or America?
Does it matter?
Actually, it does. Because I want to know if you actually know our laws anyways.
Well, you hate Canada, so if I said I always hate Canada, then you'd be fucking biased.
I want to know if you really know the American laws. I want to know if you really know them. Every single last goddamn one.
I took an oath to serve my country.
Yeah, which one is it, Canada or America?
United States Navy, sonar tech submarines, 3rd class petty officer. You?
My father was a petty officer, 1st class as well.
Congratulations. That's nothing you accomplished.
Guess what? Who served longer? My father served 21 years, though. How
Doesn't
long
matter.
did you serve?
Doesn't matter. You're asking me if I know about rights and laws. You're goddamn right I do.
How long did you serve, though?
Doesn't matter. How long you been playing video games?
I'm not going to respect somebody who's going to fucking down me like that. No.
I don't know,
I'm not
Chuck.
gonna
He's
respect
Then
that.
if you can't respect our military, man, Chuck, then get the fuck out of here. Because I have respect for anybody who was in our service, Chuck.
Appreciate it, Tony.
So get the fuck out of here, Chuck. I don't appreciate you downgrading our servicemen who defend our country 24 hours so you can live in this fucking country, Chuck. You don't like it? Go to Mexico. Go to Canada.
Not paying
Chuck.
any goddamn taxes, playing fucking video games. We need to fix the goddamn police system.
So
by
get the
fucking
fuck out of
taxes,
here, Chuck.
which you're not
If
contributing
you can't
to.
respect our service,
Hey, asshole, I
men.
never voted for fucking Biden or Obama or anything like that. So get that through your fucking thick skull.
Yeah, we know you're not doing a goddamn thing.
Get the fuck out of here, Chuck. After
can go
that
fuck- you
comment
can- you
you
can-
made.
You can
Learned
go
so
fuck
much
this-
about
you
you
can
in
go,
1
you can go
hour.
fuck,
It's
you can go
amazing.
fuck. Hey,
I
Tony,
was in the military, Chuck, in high school. If I wasn't, if I didn't have this stroke, Chuck, I would
That's
be in the Army
ROTC, that's
in
nothing.
intelligence. I take offense to that, Chuck. Anybody,
That's not service.
anybody
When you're
that
in
was
ROTC, that's
in
not
the
service.
military would have taken offense to what you just said, Chuck. Offense, Chuck.
ROTC is not service. That's just preparation.
I know what it is, Chuck. I was in high school. Like I said, I was signed up to go into the Army, but instead, God gave me a different path, and I accepted
Well, that's not my
my
fault,
disability,
buddy.
Chuck.
That's not my fault, pal.
I needed to have
Well, so
surgery.
don't put your fucking problems on me.
I'm
He's
not putting my
saying that
problems.
it's your fault, Chuck, but he is saying that you shouldn't just shit on the military. Like, these are people that, put their lives on the line to give you the freedom to where you don't have to. So, like, they deserve everyone's respect as far as that goes. They keep it to where we don't have to go out there and fucking put our asses on the line, because what the fuck would I look like out there with a fucking automatic weapon? Like,
And what kind of military veteran just looks down upon his own fucking people like that, anyways?
who are you talking about? Like,
Exactly.
You're not my people.
what?
You just disrespected Sheriff
You just
Chuck.
hell no. You don't do that shit to me.
All right.
Well, you said it, Chuck, not me.
Whoa. Okay, I knew it was gonna be touchy with
Sorry,
the politics.
sorry,
Hold on,
Gorilla.
guys, hold
it's
on,
fine.
guys, hold on. I know how we can make this right individually. All of us. Let's thank Sheriff for his service. So I'm going to start.
No.
Sheriff, thank you for your service. God bless you. I appreciate you. Corella, go ahead.
Much
Sheriff,
obliged.
a thousand, for you and your family. Like, you are the real hero. Like,
All right,
for
Tony.
sure.
Tony, thank him for his service.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for your service,
You offended
Sheriff.
me, man.
Tony,
You
thank you
offended
for
me.
your
appreciate it.
ROTC, giving it a
Okay.
shot in hell.
Okay, Chuck, thank him for his service, please.
All the words you said, you offended me. Sorry, but I will not forgive that.
Can you
Okay,
thank him
well,
for his service, Chuck?
Tony aside.
Chuck, will you please thank Sheriff for his service?
There's just a lot of things I hold dearly, and this country is one of it.
Okay, well then thank the
Thank
man who fought in
Yes,
the
please.
military,
But don't you
please.
dare. Don't you ever fucking dare do me like that.
I didn't
Oh
get
my
to play
goodness.
Xbox in fucking Iraq.
Chuck, let's be the bigger man and thank Sheriff for his service. Please thank him for his service.
Totally 11:34. Pay attention to time.
Chuck, he's a patriot. Will you thank him for his service, please?
Yes, and we have people in chat who are
He
thanking
he
your
shouldn't have said the things he said to me
well,
then.
and Chuck, we have people in chat that are thanking your dad for his service. So can you,
I even have his service papers.
Okay, well, and Sheriff
When he
served
passed
as well.
when my father
I
passed away,
appreciate his service.
he gave them to me.
His service. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Sheriff appreciates your father's service. Now, will you tell Sheriff that you appreciate his service and thank him?
Please, so we can end on a nice note.
Oh,
and,
hey,
and
I
then
can let it go. I don't give a shit one way or the other. It's all good.
You offended me, man.
I don't care.
So you're heartless? So you're a heartless piece of shit veteran then? That you just freaking offended me?
Sheriff, thank you
Don't be
for your service.
Don't be fucking heartless, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You have no fucking heart.
Hey, Chuck, we got anonymous vet in here. Can you thank him for his service, please?
Fucking backstabber. You don't fucking do that shit to me, man. Goodbye.
Well,
Rage quit. That was
Yep, knew that was coming as soon as you popped up. So
This kind of this is kind of like what happened with the cancer kids.
God damn, that was good.
All right,
I honestly only came up to thank Sheriff, and I was gonna hop off, and then Chuck said something. Well, a former Ronnie said something, and then Chuck went on his little rant, and it's like, what the fuck?
I'm going to peace out. I just want to say thank you again, Sheriff, for your service. Thank you, Anon, for your service. Corella, great panel tonight.
Thanks for coming on.
Yep,
Sweet.
you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you.
Good night. Have a good night.
Sorry about that, Corella.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Chuck left. He, he couldn't take it, but yeah. Anonymous, of course, thank you for your service as well.
Yeah, thanks, Anonymous. Yeah. And like I said, Corella, if it wasn't for my stroke, I would be, because, okay, so I was a senior when I first started out in junior ROTC, right? Well, I was all signed up after I graduated. I was all signed up to go in the Army, and everybody's like, well, what section were you doing, infantry or intelligence? And I said intelligence, because that's what I felt like that's what my purpose was, as intelligence. You know what I mean? And so, and then after a while, is like I said, is when I had my accident in school. Because if you don't know what happened, is we were every Friday we would every Friday we would go in our gym clothing, and apparently I don't know exactly what happened, but I was doing a push-up and I fell like face first on the ground, and I couldn't get back up. Well, one thing led to another, and the rest is history. So, so yeah.
Damn.
So, sorry that.
You want to know something crazy, Tony?
Hold
I was
on.
actually in ROTC as well.
Oh, you were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I was a company commander. So I didn't go all the way to the top, but I got pretty far. And I was also on drill team.
Yep.
And so
I was on drill team. I was on
Commander. Let's hear your cadence. Let's do it.
No, I
Come
don't.
on.
No. I don't
One,
even
you, two,
remember.
you, two, you, three, you, four, you. Come on.
But I was on drill team, and then I
Yep.
also did a rifle team.
Yep. So
And
was
I was
I.
actually pretty good.
Yep.
I wasn't too bad. We went to competitions. I won some ribbons and trophies
Hey,
and everything. So
hey, Corilla. Did you ever go to Boulder, Colorado?
no, we didn't go to Boulder, Colorado, but
I mean, where's the farthest you went? Because I'll tell you where I've been when I was with ROTC.
oh, as far as ROTC, I mean, we didn't really travel that much. I
Oh,
mean, we just
really?
kind of, well, we went
Oh,
to like Georgia and Tennessee, like the like around here, but we
oh,
didn't
okay.
like go too far. So,
Because we went to Boulder, Colorado. We went to Lovell. I've been to South and North Dakota, and then I think we were at in Utah at one time. But the farthest I've ever been to was Fargo, and that's the farthest I've been to when I was in ROTC. But I could tell you what my last ranking was. It was Cadet Master Sergeant was my last rank.
oh, nice. All right.
And
So
then
yeah.
after my Master Sergeant, it's when I had my or when I had my stroke. Well, it was during the summer vacation that I had my stroke. So, yeah, but I had to terminate my contract, which sucked.
No, I understand. I have fond memories. I never had any um intention of going into the military. I actually accidentally got put in ROTC. Um it just like all the other things were full, and they just kind of threw me in there my freshman year, and I liked it, so I kept going back after that. So but yeah, I have fond memories of ROTC. So that's just kind of I'm a nerd. So there's that.
I went to boot camp on my 18th birthday.
Mm, just desperate to get out, right?
Well, I had already enlisted. It was a matter of I had to be 18. So my enlistment date when I left was when I turned 18 on my goddamn birthday.
Ugh.
Hop the bus where they still had goddamn, you could smoke on a bus to go to the, yeah.
Good Lord, you're old.
Fuck you. I know.
Just kidding.
I
I'm
own
kidding.
it. I know.
I'm up there with you, so
I know
I
you're
get
kidding.
it. Like I hear people's ages, and I'm like, man, you guys are babies. Like y'all don't even know. So why does Tony? Okay, Tony keeps leaving. So
No, it's the audio. My friend was calling me and it disturbed the audio, so I can't hear you guys as well.
oh no. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the stream. I appreciate everyone coming out. I know I got a little heated, but
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that, Corilla.
well, no, I mean, I
That's what
knew as soon
happens
as
when
I
you're in a
put
heated discussion.
politics, yeah, I knew as soon as I was put politics, I was gonna be in for it.
Even in
So,
real
Well,
politics, that's what happens.
and I hope I wasn't yelling too much because I try not to yell at people, but
I hope I
yeah.
didn't talk too much because I got diarrhea of the fucking mouth.
no, you guys were fine. And Anonymous, you did not ruin my stream. My stream was fucked from the moment that I started it, so it's fine. Like, I never have any plans for these. I just want to hang out with you guys, and whatever happens, happens.
Whatever
So
direction
it's all
it goes.
good.
It's called Adventure Time.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you, Sheriff.
I was waiting for my food, so I was like, let me do a stream, and my food's here now, so I'm gonna go eat. And you guys have a great night. And I will
All
catch
right.
you guys all in Discord later. So,
All right, Corilla. All right.
10-4.
bye,
All
guys.
right.
Have a good
Bye
night.
bye. Yep, you too. Bye bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If not, come back next time. Maybe it'll be better. Probably not, but you guys have a great evening. Moshi, be nice. That's not nice. So I love you all, and be good to each other. So.